Well, hello there. Glad to see you and glad you're with me. So, I have a confession. I have developed a peculiarity. Uh, it comes from an honest attempt to be more mindful of nature and at the same time not create a separation between myself and nature as if nature is something other than me that I'm not part of, or I'm something that nature is not part of. So I've been thinking about this and the peculiarity. One of my favorite things about Fresno is that it is 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. And I have so many roses blooming in my backyard. You would think it was in the midst of summer, but it is in the midst of November, and it's a rosy, rosy November. But so I like to smell them outside, but I also like to bring a rose or two inside. But I'm aware that when I do that, I do commit an act of violence. I'm cutting that stem with my scissors. And violence isn't something I'm a big fan of. And so I've developed this peculiarity, this ritual. Oh, I have to show you first. There, yes. So those are some of the roses that I just brought into my house. Um, they smell good. Do you want to take a smell? Go ahead. Um, so when I go out to harvest my one rose or two rose or three rose, and I never take more than three, I stand before the roses, the rose bushes, and I first apologize. I say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for this act of violence. I'm sorry for this cutting. Um, because I imagine in some way that registers in the energy of the rose as an attack, even if it knows that's part of what its purpose is, to give flowers to us. So that's a very human-centered way of looking at it. I take that statement back. But then I say thank you. So I apologize for what I'm about to do in the name of beauty, but I always say thank you. Thank you to the rose bush. And thank you to the rose blossom that I'm bringing into my home, knowing that it will bring beauty to me. It will bring that wonderful, glorious scent, but it is also bringing death, because we know this flower will wilt and fade. And so, what part of nature do you want to feel more connected to, even as you know you are part of that nature? And is there a ritual of appreciation that you could create as a simple spiritual practice? Maybe it's as simple as just saying thank you to the beautiful cloud, or thank you to the squirrel as it runs through the backyard collecting acorns. Or maybe it's something else, but that's my invitation this week as I enjoy these roses of November in Fresno. I invite you to connect to nature in a mindful and appreciative way. Thanks.